I love to ride my bike along this track. The view of the mountain range is amazing. Be careful. There's a rail line crossing the path up ahead. We need to stop and look both ways. Thanks. I stood here for a minute and watched a long train go by. It had many sections. Yes, each segment carries different things. Look at that truck carrying fresh vegetables. I wonder what region those vegetables came from. Maybe from the south, where the soil is rich. Probably. Let's settle here for a while and rest. My legs are starting to tire. We can sit on this flat rock. It's a good spot. Look at that tiny insect crawling on the ground. Its body has a strange pattern of spots. Don't touch it. It might bite or have a harmful substance on its skin. Okay, instead, let's look at this beautiful rose bush. The flowers have a lovely scent. Flowers always serve to make people happy. They rise from the ground after rain. I see a small stream over there. The water flows in a straight line toward the shore. Yes, it varies in speed depending on the rain. Do you want to throw a stone into the water? We can see the ripples. Sure, but first, let's solve this small problem. I need to tie this rope to my bike. Use a strong knot. You don't want it to come loose while we ride. Done. Now, I want to stretch my legs. Let's walk up that small hill. Good idea. From the top, we can see the whole valley. It's a magnificent sight. I agree. This range of hills is beautiful. I can even see a farmer using a wheel on his cart. He's probably going to plant some seeds in the soil. Farming is hard work. It is. But it's honest work. By the way, do you have a sheet of paper? I want to draw this landscape. I have one in my bag. Here you go. You can use my pencil too. Thanks. I'll draw the triangle shape of that mountain. It's so grand. I'll observe the birds. They fly in a pattern that seems to multiply in complexity. Speaking of patterns, look at the scale on that fish in the stream. It's shiny. I see it. And look at the tail of that squirrel. It's very bushy. This place is full of life. I feel a sense of peace here. Me too. But we should move on. We have a long way to go. Right. Let's get back on the track. The speed of our travel is good. I hope we don't meet any strange animals. I'm a little afraid of wild creatures. Don't worry. They are more afraid of us. We just need to be calm. Look, a deer appeared from the bushes. It's so gentle. It's beautiful. Let's not make any sudden motions or shout. We don't want to scare it. I'm quite amazed by nature. It's better than any city. I agree, but we must also remember our responsibilities. We have to get home before dark. True, let's go. But first, can you help me pick this flower? I want to press it in a book. Sure, but be careful of the thorns. They can hurt. I will. Thanks. By the way, do you know how to subtract fractions? I'm helping my nephew with homework. A little. You need to find a common denominator. It's not too hard. Okay, I'll try. Now, let's ride faster. I want to get home and write a poem about this day. That's a great idea. Your poems always have a beautiful melody to them. Thank you. This trip has been good for my soul. For mine too. Let's not forget this feeling. We won't. Look, the sun is starting to set in the west. It's time to go home. Yes, let's go. This has been a perfect day. I can't equate the joy of reading a good poem with anything else. It uses every phrase to paint a figure in your mind. I imagine so. But look at that insect on the path. Its pattern is quite complex. Like a numeral 8. Don't kill it. It's gentle. Maybe we should observe its motion for a bit. Fine. But let's also gather some of these figs from the tree. They look ripe. Good idea. I own a small farm on that hill over there. The view is grand. How did you come to own it? Did you win a lot in a race? No, my uncle meant for me to have it. He governed that land for years. Was he a chief? He led the community well, I presume. Yes, he held the community together. He invented a tool to help populate the area more easily. Speaking of tools, did you see that magnet on the table? It can pick up metal fractions. Yes, it's strong, but don't mix it with that molecule model. It's made of oxygen and hydrogen. I won't. By the way, I need your favor. Can you help me operate this new engine? Sure, but first, let's lay these tools on the board. We have to prove that it works. It's probable that it will. But if it doesn't, it doesn't matter. We can always invent something else. You're so optimistic. I felt a bit of anger when the first model fell apart. Don't worry, we caught the issue in time. Look, the lady from the village is coming. She always brings joy. She brought us some fresh corn and cotton. She's very kind. Yes, she is. She also gave me a pair of gloves made of soft felt. Nice. I need to beat this rug to clean it. The dust is everywhere. Use the bat gently. Don't blow the dust into the air. I'll be careful. After this, let's go to the coast. The air there is fresh. And we can hear the melody of the waves. That sounds like a plain and perfect plan. But we have to multiply our efforts to finish work first. Agreed. Let's pose a question to ourselves. How can we work faster? The answer is not always instant. We can't desert our duties. That's for sure. And we must differ from those who are lazy. True. By the way, do you have any chord music? I want to learn a new song. I have one. It's in my bag, but the crease on the cover is deep. I need to press it. Use this quart of water to steam it. That might help with the ease of the process. Good tip. Now, let's not forget that our enemy is procrastination. We must hunt it down. Exactly. We'll work hard and then enjoy our time on the continent. Sounds like a match made in heaven. Let's get started. I remember when we went camping near the coast. We brought a lot of equipment, but we had to abandon our camp because of a storm. Yes, I was afraid we would get caught in the storm. The wind began to blow strongly, and we heard a loud bell from a nearby ship. The storm caused a lot of anger among the crowd. Everyone was trying to board the bus, but there was a long line. I saw a chick that had lost its mother. It was hiding under a board. I tried to catch it, but it ran away. You should have used a bat to gently guide it. But anyway, later we found a bone on the ground. It looked like a dinosaur bone. That's a bit strange. Maybe it was just a piece of corn? No, corn is a callus, not a bone. Speaking of corn, I have a corn on my foot from all the walking. It hurts, but I can bear the pain. You need to ease the pain. Maybe put some cotton on it. I also have a crease in my coat from folding it. The coat is made of cotton. After the storm, we decided to head east. But the road was blocked by a fallen tree. We had to go against our plans. There was also an engine that broke down. A car's engine failed, and the driver showed his anger. I saw a band of musicians playing on the street. They played a beautiful chord on their guitars. The music was consonant and soothing. It helped ease my nerves. But then we heard news of a death in the village. It was sad. The chief of the tribe announced it. We learned that the desert is a harsh place, but we were on the coast. So it was different. The climate differs greatly. Yes, the continent we are on has diverse landscapes. We also saw an atom symbol on a science lab. What about the enemy? I thought we had no enemies here. Well, the enemy was the storm itself. We had to beat a hasty retreat. We caught a glimpse of a wild animal. It appeared from the bushes. I hope we didn't catch anything dangerous. We need to be careful. Look at those flowers. They are beginning to blow in the spring. Yes, they are beautiful. By the way, we need to decide on a course of action for our next trip. Either we go to the mountains or the beach. I prefer the beach, but we must be careful not to get a sunburn. If we stay out too long, our skin might burn.